is. There he is. Yep.
That was tough, dude.
Well, I seen you on there, and then I got up and went and got my ice, and then I come back and you're gone.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. Like, it logged me out, and then I had to wait for a damn email to get logged back in, and it just went downhill from there. But we got it figured out.
Got her whip now?
Yeah. Woo. So what's new, buddy?
Nothing. I'm trying to read your name. I'm not French, I guess.
It's a good one. We'll see if anyone gets it.
Louis.
I'm sure Hannah will be all over it. But yeah, that one's a good one. What are you smoking on?
Some black truffle. I had to. Man, I was watching that fucking. I was smoking all this. I was smoking this mostly all night, and appreciate it. And I was watching that. God dang that street race last night, or all of yesterday, and all of the band. And they got down to the semifinals, and I made the mistake of firing up some Gary Payton, and I got so high on that I couldn't even stay up for the semifinals, and that was going to be, that semifinals was fucking jam packed now.
Honestly, there were a lot of fast cars there. It was a lot of really good racing once it got going. It was slow. I'm sure, being the first time doing it, they figured out a better way.
Blah, blah, blah. I mean, people, this is how you learn. I know everybody thinks that everything's just hunky-dory and it just fall in place. But, people, this is how you learn. I've been doing illegal cash days for 19 years now, and they're still not perfect. So, it is what it is. I mean, they definitely could do a whole lot of stuff different, and them doing that stuff, they will see what they need to work on. So,
and get better like everyone does. I mean, on top of the one thing I kind of thought was cool about it is it was on the street and it simulated street. Yep. It doesn't always go perfect on the street. A lot of times things go slower than you want them to, or you got to move spots. Shit happens. I didn't think it was that bad. I mean, obviously rain sucks, but what do? You can't control that. Yeah. There's nothing you can do. And that guy was buying jet dryers or ordering or renting jet dryers and stuff. I just thought.
I mean, they did what they had to do. It was what it is, people. It was a beating, is what it is what they call it. I mean, if y'all want to complain about, I mean, it's kind of a poor comparison, but like H-Town, it takes us usually 8 or 9 hours just to get through first round, but that's just because there's a lot of cars. And back in the day, we used to have to do the same thing. We would have to run 5 cars, and then after the 5th pair, they would turn around and come back. We'd have to wait on it. But now they got a return road that comes all the way back up, but still, it's still, there's so many cars out there. It's still 8-9 hours for first round, until you get first round.
Yeah, it's just how it is, man. And I love H-Town.
They had I got tagged in something about, I guess Nathan burned out right in front of the I guess that line. You had to do a burnout behind or something like that. And I looked at it. It looked like his tire was either just right on top of the line or right before the line. So I don't know. If you're a street racer, any kind of street racer, everybody knows that when you pour a puddle, you keep pouring your puddle. You keep inching up. You just keep inching up. That's just the way life is.
Oh, yeah.
But, I mean, it was a good race. I got so fucking high I couldn't fucking stay awake. And congrats to
it just took a long time, but Yeah, what a show. I mean, Andrew Lavender was flying.
Oh God, that car.
Look at
His
our
car
boys, the
sounds fucking
Tabers,
nasty.
though.
His car
I
sounds
was so
nasty.
pumped to see. Dude, they were rolling. Early in the race, it was me and Jacob, and I think Tony was here, maybe Big Matt. And I was like, right off the bat with the Tabers, I was like, man, they're flying. Like, they got a car that can run.
They drew
Patches and
Jasper.
them were fast too.
What are you doing?
What about the save?
Good
Did you
work.
see the save
Good morning.
Patches had?
Go to sleep. It's 7:00 at night.
Yeah, Pat. Hi, Marissa. Yeah, Patches had the save of the weekend.
Yeah, that. Woo! I'm sure he flat spotted our 4 tires, but
you know how they roll. They had brand new ones in the trailer, swapped them out. Way they go. Probably just ran the fronts. Yeah, they were fast. It was a good race. Why am I not remembering? Duke Nukem looked really fast. The white Camaro, the turbo white, like 75, 6, 9 Camaro or whatever.
I heard his name at Warren Woods.
I know. I feel horrible for not remembering his name.
His last name is Swallow. I think Austin
Swallows.
Austin or Andrew.
Someone
Swallows.
knows in the comments. Make sure we get that right because he deserves it because he was flying.
Yeah.
And that car I've seen at a few places lately, and it just keeps getting faster. There was some big upsets first round. CJ getting Ryan. Looked like Ryan had some sort of issue on the starting line or hiccuped or something. And then
I don't, man, be honest with you, Austin Swallows.
Austin Swallows.
Man, CJ's fucking got that car rolling. And now if they were at a track, yes, I could see that.
I honestly, and I don't ever pick when it's two friends, I'm really good friends with CJ. I'm really good friends with Megan, Eric, and Ryan. So I ain't ever betting on a race like that or anything, but I had this weird gut feeling CJ had it just because of the surface and how tight it is and everything. And I don't know how many times Ryan's been out with that system on, that shitty of a surface. I'm sure they compared it to Cletus's race a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he had some idea, but it looks like something happened though too.
I know.
But yeah, CJ's been rolling.
It sounded like it's something like
Sherm Baker was fast.
Yeah.
Sherm took out CJ in the second round.
That was a good race.
That's probably my internet.
That was a good race too.
There was a lot of good races, like really close races. I felt like every race Andrew Lavender runs, he gets beat to the 100-foot and then just starts freight training. It was wild.
That car sounds a lot nastier now. I don't know if he.
I think so too. He just put the motor back in, so maybe he went with gnarlier cams, or I don't know, but it was wild. There's the winner right there, David Tabor and Ron Jeremy.
I'm waiting.
Boy, that was good to see, man. Congratulations, David. That was awesome. I'm just holding my breath for the Dirty Dollars video on it because they had 2 days.
I can't wait.
2 days to party before racing. The video is going to be crazy. I can't wait. The video is going to be out of this world.
Congratulations.
And I guess let's bring our guy on. We've got Joe Davis coming on from Michigan. He just went to Canada and won the hard tire race over there. And he'll be at War in the Woods here soon. I don't think he's got the dog with him that he was feeding ice cream to.
You had some pussy in that photo that you sent me.
Was that a cat? I couldn't tell if that was a cat or a dog.
It looked like some pussy.
Oh, I don't ever know. How we doing, Joe?
What's up, Jasper? What's up, Wimpy?
What's up, bro?
That was a Chihuahua. Little Chihuahua dog.
I told you.
I was a little high when I made it, so I ain't gonna lie.
That's fine. The wife said it was a Chihuahua too. I'm like, cat, dog. Either way, Limpy's statement's still true.
I would have stuck with the pussy on my lap instead, but all right, call yourself out. You had it.
That was one of the coolest little chihuahuas, though. I gotta say, it was awesome little dog. But yep, we just got back from Canada. That was quite the trip. Crossed the border was no problem really. Smooth right across there, and there was 9 cars the first day in hard tire and 13 the second day. So it was pretty impressive in hard tire for up there. A lot of street cars that drove to the track. So, it's not as race car as it is down here in the States. I got to say that. But it was a good time. They definitely got better food and stuff up there. Like there's no food made with high fructose corn syrup. Everything's made with sugar.
Oh boy!
And then
did they have a Tim Hortons at the track?
Yeah. Tim Hortons are everywhere up there. What's that?
They had one at the track?
No, it was right down the street.
Yeah, you can't go too far, huh?
Mm-mm. But it was a good time. They getting weed stores everywhere as soon as you cross the border. So it's like you cross over and you start driving and they're just everywhere. So you don't gotta worry about not having your meds.
Did everybody say A up there, or do you got to go further north than that?
Oh, they all say A up there. It actually was rubbing off on me.
You were within 6 hours.
Jenna was giving me crap about how much I was saying it by the end of the trip. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, they boot it.
A boot. It's all a boot. But they're all friendly up there. It's awesome. As soon as you cross the border, traffic just goes away. It's so nice driving up there because, their population's like, I think you guys said it's 40 million, which is equivalent to like California alone. So driving up there is nice. As soon as you get up there, there's cars disappear and it's just like smooth sailing. Coming back into the States, driving, it's like son of a gun. The cars everywhere, swerving in front of you, cutting you off and shit. Definitely nicer driving up there. Can say that.
So how about we get you to tell us a little bit about yourself? Tell us how you got into no prep. We'll kind of ramble from there.
I just started a few years ago. This is probably only year 3 in no prep. About 4 or 5 years ago, I just was bracket racing this S10 with just a small black Chevy in it. Actually, the year before I got in the no prep, I actually watched Militant racing at Onondaga. I was there spectating. Yeah, Muskrat Motors, you got it. But they just won the 6-0 in Lapeer on a hard tire.
Doing wheelies across the starting line.
Yeah, wheelies across the finish line. I just seen them photos.
Finish line,
impressive.
my bad.
Yeah, pretty damn impressive, I gotta say. Hauling ass.
Mustang tactic.
Yeah, Mustang style right out. Exactly. But yeah, so I watched them and I decided that hard tire was where I was gonna start. And it's crazy how much over that winter it had progressed. I mean, it got fast, and then it's just history in the books. I mean, Mustang, Slim Shady, they're just setting these records that are crazy fast on a hard tire. So it's something to chase. They're definitely my inspiration to get faster. With War in the Woods coming up, I'm trying to do everything I can to get just a little faster. I mean, we did make it to the finals at War in the Woods last year. So hopefully we can have that much luck again this year.
Who's going to take over the crown now since Shady got totaled?
Isn't that just horrible, man? What's with these damn drunk drivers? What the hell?
I'm telling you, man.
Like, Brandon Ratliff got hit and his bro got hurt bad. And then now Slim Shady. Like, what the hell is wrong with people?
Like 4 years ago with the white car, Maynard got hit by a drunk driver lining me up on
Jeez.
the side of my car, and dude clipped him.
People need to handle their liquor better.
Yeah, I don't
or
know.
something.
People get humans being humans. I did notice how you glazed over the whole beginning where you were a male stripper as a fake cop and met your wife at a bachelorette party, and then it quit to do what you do now.
If it happened, she's got pictures of it. I can tell you that right now. There's so many photos online that are pretty incriminating. But
You just sent me the one with him holding a, I thought was a pussy, and you had
It was
all
a
that
little-
other ammo.
good chihuahua. So if my wife would have known I was doing this sooner, she probably would have had all kinds of photos dropping to Jasper.
Well, she can send them away. We can send them to Jasper, and he can post them up. We can talk about it.
But
yeah. Tim kind of hit me with this at the last minute.
Well,
sorry
it's
to
kinda cool.
everyone, you know, on like not doing this on the regular like we were. I've just been on
I've been
call
busy.
lately. I've been on call lately, so like I've a bunch of times now on what like today I almost didn't make it. I had to work in Cadillac all day. I literally pulled in 15 at 7:45. Like I was flying to make it. So I'm gonna try to get Mondays a little more squared off where we can just keep doing this. Especially with War in the Woods coming up. We'll have one next Monday too with probably Jeff and some people on giving some updates. But
on what to expect.
And I'm going to take my laptop and stuff this year to War in the Woods. And so if Corey fucking pusses out like he normally does, we'll still have the show on Thursday night, even if it's a smoke show. You heard?
Yeah, which also let me know if there's any struggle. We'll jump onto the Starlink at the trailer that I know has it that's right next to the stage.
Okay.
So just remind me because I might forget.
Yeah.
If we
People
try
like
to
that.
go for the record and beat like 150 joints, I might be sideways.
Huh?
People
Said
always
we tried
like the line
to beat your
at the
record.
track. My bad.
Oh boy. 150 joints.
What'd you guys smoke last time? 92 or something?
No. We did
oh my god.
It was Dustin's we did a joint for a year, and we didn't start till like 3:00 in the afternoon. And we finished at like I think 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. We found when Jasper and them showed up, we're like, hell yeah, the cavalry's here. And then they walked up and they had some big old fat motherfucker that took fucking an hour to smoke. And I was like, that only still
Had a lot of oil in it.
Oh, man. And then they left, and then it was me and Dustin for the past. We had to smoke 3 or 4 more by ourselves.
Call me because I couldn't find my phone.
Okay. We do that for my birthday.
Well,
I ain't gonna do it for my birthday this year. I don't know if I could. That might be a task.
So I sent you a photo, Limpy. I don't know if you're on like your laptop or not.
Oh, yeah. Is it on Facebook?
Yeah, just because I'm on my phone. So if I open up Facebook, it just starts like shutting stuff down.
Yeah. I didn't have it open.
Okay, so Joe, I have a ton of questions here. So let's see. What is the best compliment you've received since racing?
Best compliment?
Yeah, did it come from some famous dude? Did it come from some kid? What was it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Shoot, that's a tricky one there. I guess the one that means most to me is I got the turbo on the roof pretty much in the back. Mac TV, Adam Hodson style, gap train. So at Autorama this year, we were talking, and we were both there, both our trucks, and he come by and he actually complimented the truck, liked everything. He was genuinely liked the truck. So I think that meant the most to me because he was the inspiration for the location of the build, kind of.
Nice.
But there's several compliments.
There it is.
Here we go. Here we go. They're starting. The wife's dropping the pictures in.
Bro, the wind never stood a chance.
No, the wind didn't have a chance on that one. No, not a chance.
God dang, that's beautiful.
That's a good one.
All right, so minus that picture we just posted, what is your most embarrassing racing memory?
Oh, racing memory?
Yeah, like where you didn't turn on the CO2 or someone come up and told you your tire was flat right before you go. I'm just naming off mine, but I'm sure you have your own.
I don't know. I haven't been doing it long enough to have many, but I had a really close call on the light once. I guess maybe that would be it because we were up and reviewing the camera, and I feel like when it was actually the Purge, Limpy. If you remember a few years ago, the finals of the Purge where I won. It ended up being like the frame after the light come on where my tire cracked.
It was still a lucky guess, but it was like
yeah. So I felt bad there. That's one of them things where you feel bad winning like that, but at the same time, I don't know. That's knock on wood. That's the thing that's happened so far.
Apparently, there's an app that you can even slow down even more, which is fucking deadly on an Android phone. But yeah, I mean, Androids, you're doing 900 and something frames if you're scrubbing it.
Yeah, it was a good frame rate.
But then there's an app, and then supposedly the quality is just, it doesn't lose any quality or shit like that. So, so when you send it from, even in Messenger or whatever, you lose quality.
Right.
So what's your biggest pet peeve? Big wings, weight bars hanging off the back, no front clips.
Oh,
I mean, there's just 100 to choose. What one bugs you the most?
No front clip I got to rule out because I don't know if you've seen the latest picture of the old hack job.
It was missing a front clip.
Everybody said that it looked too nice to be called the hack job, and I was looking into lightening up the front end, getting like a one piece, and I said, you know what? What's lighter than a one piece? No front end at all. So I said, screw it. And we basically cut it off. I put an aluminum core support up there, and that's how we're going to run at War in the Woods. So it's going to be hack jobby looking for a minute. Then over the winter, we're going to make it nice again. But yeah, so I can't say no front clip. The wing I had contemplated. External weights I contemplated. Pet peeve, really? I don't know. I don't really have one, I guess.
He just don't care. He just goes with the flow.
So what was your moment where like it turned around for you? Obviously you got into this and you probably weren't just winning races as soon as you showed up. So what was that big moment where all of a sudden it kind of clicked?
I don't know. Everybody has some luck now and again, and I think I'm pretty damn lucky, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't really have a good testing area. I can't test out front. I live on a dirt road, so I got to go a little ways down the dirt road to get somewhere to test, and it's pretty busy. So unfortunately, I don't get to test around here much. So I don't know.
The first big win was the Purge.
So the Purge was a big turnaround for me. That was the first big win. The year I started racing after losing my dad. I almost didn't start racing again. I almost parked the truck for that year. And Tim Hubbard, my crew chief, actually, you should hit up his Facebook if you get a chance. He actually talked me into getting the truck out and racing in that year. So I put it all together. Got a seat from you, if you remember. Actually, I got that Kirky seat from you, slapped it in there. That was 3 years ago or so, and just put it together with a turbo up front and ended up doing really good on a hard tire. Munson's did help me out quite a bit. They're great people, so they kind of did give me, didn't help me out fully, but they helped me out quite a bit. I mean, without them and Tim, probably wouldn't have did very good that year. And doing good that year is what really put me into gear to make it faster. I did a bunch of stuff to the transmission.
Looked like he did a bunch of stuff from that picture.
Yeah, it looks like a
when we
few
got
things
it.
got added to that whip.
Yeah, that was when we got it. It was horrible. Oh, hack job. Thing smelled like mouse pee so bad when we bought it. It sat in that guy's barn for he said 5 years or so.
Trained it for 12.
We had to gut it and clean it out with a hot power washer. It was so bad when we stopped at the rest area. We were in the truck in front of it hauling it, and you could smell the mouse pee just from stopping moving. It was horrible. But we got it all cleaned out. I bought new carpet for it, pretty much painted the whole thing. Made it the hack job. Just the name, just because it stood out. It was different, but yeah, hard tire is where I'm starting. But I really want to win one of them battle helmets. If I win one of them battle helmets, then we'd like to step up to this new class that I'm seeing a lot more of. This Gangsters 5 point, the 530 class. That has our interest a lot because we can't jump into small tire with you guys. So I think that would be a good place for us. Hard tire, maybe some Gangsters next year, I think. So hopefully.
I wish hard tire would take off, and it makes zero sense to me that it don't.
It did that one year, and then it was like fucking.
It's hard. Like, it's hard the mile per hour. Mustang is insane, the mile per hour he was getting. And Slim Shady, Mike Moss was crazy too, his mile per hour. And pulling away from me in the finals at War in the Woods this spring. It looked close, but man, he just walking away in the end. He was gone.
Yeah.
Them guys are fast on a hard tire. It's amazing. So with some work, you can be fast on a hard tire. That's the biggest thing I hear is I want to go fast on a slick, so they don't run hard tire. That's the biggest thing that I hear for a reason. But
yeah, we at the track that I manage, we do we call it the scrambler class. We go from like either 530 to 550, and we just do a random draw the index each round. So you're not everybody can get their dial into 530, no problem. But if you switch it up 210, you gotta that's when you gotta learn that drive. Everyone should try hard tire. Yep.
Nope, sorry. Yeah, I'm with Erica. I don't know. I think it looks like a lot of fun. If I had a little bit more time with this thing behind me, I would have probably showed up on hard tire to War in the Woods.
It's fun. It's challenging, so that's what makes it fun. I mean, the tire, the surface, that's the ultimate, judge. I mean, you're tuning. So a 2,000 horsepower car can't go out there and just lay down a beautiful pass. They can with some testing, but I mean, Lavender did an amazing job with a fast car on a hard tire. So it can be done. So I'm surprised more people don't jump into it. I mean, it's a blast.
We most of the races that we go to, it's all water burnout. So it's all, I mean, even the hard tires got to go through water. They still burn it up. They've all got their little secrets, and I don't know if they share them much.
There ain't really much. I've tried this treated tire before. Last year I did it a few times, but really I don't pick up any. Just with a wipe on treatment, don't really pick up much time. Maybe first round you might see some difference, but I mean, after you do a burnout or two, anything you got from a wipe on treatment's gone. So it's not going to be there by second, third round. But I really don't think. I think it's just a good tire if you get a durometer, which can tell you how soft the rubber is on the tire. Just go around checking tires till you find one that's nice and softer, not hard as shit, and put it on and go practice. Throw an extra 100, 200 pounds in there, and you will do decent. It don't take a really fast time to do good on a hard tire. If you can put down a nice A to B pass, you can do good. But I mean, we were in Canada. They had 9 the first day, at Grand Bend, 13 the second day. I'm gonna say up there they were mostly street cars that drove to the track. Fast ones. The one guy raced in the finals in that Corvette was really fast. He wasn't far behind me. And the track up there, like hard tire, like I'm saying, even I struggled with the track up there. It spun right at the finish line hard. So he could have caught me. So anybody just with a good smooth pass can do good in a hard tire. I'm surprised it isn't a bigger class.
No, you tell me what you think it is.
I think what are you barking at over there?
How long do I know everybody says this, but they last forever. How long does the tires last you?
We never had another.
This
tire.
is my 3rd year on this set, but they probably are pretty gone.
On the 20s or the 15s?
The 15s, 3rd year. It's my 2nd year on the. I got.
You don't
18s.
like 20s anymore, or you do like 20s? Which one you like better?
I got 18s, not 20s. The
Same thing,
18s,
big wheels.
the 18s are 200 tread wear. So in Canada, PYOP, there was another race that allowed 200 tread wear. So those were a specific 200. And then my Firestones on my 15s, I almost think those do just as good because there's more sidewall. My truck with all the weight in the back likes that sidewall, I believe. So that's what I run at War in the Woods. It's the 15s, and they do just fine. I might not leave as hard on them, but yeah, it takes some time to put in some work. But once you figure your car out, usually you can get a good grasp on, how to leave. And a lot of the races in hard tire are won after the 60-foot.
Yeah, it's usually backwards from a regular races.
marker.
You 60 foot them, you probably reach down in front of them, but it's backwards in the hard
Yeah.
tire. Uh-oh.
Oh man. Yeah, that's what sent me to Canada there. So hard tire with a belt trophy. I was like, I told Jenna, I'm like, yeah, we got to see what we can do to go to that. That was a cool belt too. Really neat. Shout out to John Forbes there for doing such a good job with the trophies. He had those belts for every class up there. It's pretty neat.
And you'll be on the one next year.
So, and like Jenna just said, reminded me that now that I won this season, I'll be on the hard tire belt, the hack job for next year, the next Labor Day race up there. So, of course, I'll try to go back to win that, which will be neat. But everybody up there is really, really neat, really nice too. Like everybody was friendly at the track. I mean, you guys know Pro Tree because he's always at the races now. So they were up there filming. They did both days. So if you want to see any of the Canada footage, you can go on Pro Tree and watch some footage from him. But pretty neat. It was cool. We all sat around the campfire BSing that night and went out and raced again the next day, and it was fun. It was a good time. I know from watching your last smoke show, like even Brian White had some questions about him going to Canada and how the border was. I don't know if his car is titled or what, but since my race car was titled, insured and registered, they didn't give me any trouble going over there. They asked, I'm like, yeah, it's titled. They asked the license plate on the truck and trailer, and then they said, I showed them a flyer of the race. They asked when I was coming back, and they said, all right, have a good time. And I was
So what
over
happens
board.
if you don't have a title and a plate and insurance?
Yeah, so I don't know. There was something about, I think it's fine going there. If that's the thing, is if you're not titled or anything, you're gonna have a hard time.
That was the Canadian side. The Canadians have to do their declaration.
Something about Michigan. The Canadians coming into Michigan have a hard time because Michigan, something about the regulations are worse. So they had to fill out some form,
which makes it a race car, not a
which
regular
makes it a race car, and then they're allowed to bring it across and race. But
then they can't.
So if I just tell them mine's a race car, I'm good to go?
I think so. I think you tell them if it's a race car that you're
Saw
not
John
going to be
Forbes was listening on here. Hey John, how
Like
do we
you're
get
not-
across the border if we don't
not
got a
going to be
title?
on the street. I think that's what's the big thing is that you're a race car going to a racetrack and you're not going to be on their public roads. I think that's what they're most concerned about.
Well, if you had the
So
flyer,
don't street race in Canada without a title and plate. It sounds like you might
You just
not
don't
get
tell
that.
them it's border. Don't tell Border Patrol. That's all you got to do.
take your business. Oh, we're going street racing, fool.
On this
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
Bro, oh my God. Wait till you see, Joe, the street that I sent to Chuck this weekend. So I had to shoot some photos down by Detroit. I'm not going to say where. It's not Detroit. It's like one of the surrounding cities, but
Good spot.
it's the best road in Michigan. Concrete the whole way. 2 lanes with a middle lane, like a turning lane in the middle. So you got a lot of room. It's in an industrial drive that's like a 90, comes down this way, turns 90, goes down this way, butts into 2 main roads. Those 2 main roads are under construction and all the front is tore up. So it's all blocked off. You can't even drive down it or get around the barriers without going into these factories and using their parking lot, which I had to do to go shoot these photos. It
No
might
night
be
shift.
the coolest spot ever.
No night shift at them plants.
I'm sure Chuck will be there this weekend.
Checking it out.
Chuck.
We need good
Now,
spots.
did
We need good spots.
Did Beasley and them race this weekend?
I'm not sure.
I
Not
guess we
sure.
can call the Canadian border. I saw a video of Beasley and Toothless racing Cody Folsom in Sexy Red. And Beasley was flying. I mean, flying. I don't know if that was this weekend or that was an old video, but yeah, there were some dudes at the street race flying this weekend. I felt like that have been going really fast. What's your next race other than War in the Woods?
Milan, Durana, PYOP is coming up this weekend. So I think they have a front side thing Friday, but I don't think we're going to do anything there. I think I'm going to just do the PYOP Saturday night. So be there. I think we're 4 in a row now there. So see if we can defend that. I'm surprised they put a bounty out on us yet, but we did struggle there with the surface last event with the new surface on the hard tires. So we'll see. I agree. I think it should be 400 tread wear, to be honest. Like my Firestones are a 550 tread wear, I think, and I love them. They're one of the best tires I have. So, but 200, 220, 400. I haven't seen any 400 tread wears this year, but it'd be nice if it was all the same, so we didn't have to have 2 or 3 sets of tires rolling around places. But
Dude, you're talking to someone that has to buy a set for every race. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. You have 3 sets of tires that last till you and your kids die. That's
They
crazy.
do last forever. It's crazy how much longer they last than you guys get. What, 10, 12, 15 passes, maybe tops, if that. Some of you guys take them off after like 8
7,
passes.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 passes.
I mean, you can test on them for longer, but
Yeah, where
we
They
got a
last-
first time watcher,
Tim, make
a
sure you go to
long
Tim's
time
page.
watcher, first time poster.
Give Tim Hubbard a friend request. He likes his friend requests.
He does like friend requests. Anyone that has not yet
Everyone.
friend requested Tim Hubbard,
Does he like
make
me?
sure you
It's not
friend
like
request it.
14
Just one more
friends
time, so you know,
there.
like the profile picture is a sunset with a fishing reel, so you don't get
Yeah.
confused with a different Tim Hubbard. That's the one you want to be friend requesting.
He's actually
What is awesome though is his wife Mary got a War
Yep.
in the Woods tattoo this
He
weekend.
did. He just sent me the picture of it. So she gets in the free, right? In the War in the Woods free?
Oh
Free
yeah, I'm gonna
entry?
get her in for free for that. How do you
Awesome.
not?
What said that? I
Put it
think,
on
didn't he?
there and you're in.
That's
Oh.
awesome.
Oh, is that?
But yeah, Tim is the Tim's
I
the
forgot to send that to Jeff. I need to send that to Jeff.
He's
I'm gonna
seen it.
say I
Like that?
got a picture of it here too. You got a picture of it?
No, that's a different one, Limpy.
Oh, someone else got one?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Mary, Tim's wife, went and got
Yeah.
one.
Well, Tim Hubbard's my lineup guy. He's the one that backs me up
Crew chief.
and pours my puddle. He's my crew chief.
Tim
So-
helps a bunch of us, man.
Eyes and ears.
Him and Mary are just good people.
They're awesome. But yeah, that's a
A lot of fun.
it's a cool camo War in the Woods tattoo. That's pretty neat.
Do y'all
But
go to any places that are like prepped or semi-prepped? And with the hard tires?
I would say like
KD?
Cincy Street Nights was kind of prep. Edgewater, I'd say. I mean, it was a no prep, but man, it was fast.
Yeah, they're no prep. Is like,
Yeah, that's so
they're no
fast.
prep is basically like
I
a,
had pulled no timing retard, literally cleared the table. I only left around like 4 or 6 pounds, maybe even 8 pounds. But Fortner and his black radial Mustang just walked away from me. I'm grabbing the nitro scramble, the boost scramble, and he still was pulling away. And I'm just like, wow. So that was probably the fastest track I've been on for front side wise.
I was wondering, how, because some of
Hey,
them
he was
30 classes are no prep, some of them are prep, some of them are like light prep, so.
I really was hoping to get that your KD race off when it rained us out. I got the race on a slick in tailgate on Friday and did that wheelie, won the wheelie competition money, and I put the hard tires on, and we were really wanting to try a hard tire on that surface. That was going to be the trickiest surface, that I would have been down on a hard tire, and I'm disappointed it rained out. Mother Nature really made me angry that night.
I think Mother Nature has made a lot of people angry this year.
This year.
She's been a bitch this year,
It has been a weird year.
But that hill, that Barbie Jeep thing
Right
was
now?
a blast. I hope we do that again next year.
Has it been cold up there? Like Jeff said, it's been freezing, or not
Oh
freezing,
yeah,
42 this morning.
40s and 50s.
42 this morning.
God dang.
What's what
How
happens
cold
when you
was
keep
it in
blocking out
Canada
the
this
sun?
year?
40,
Still
45.
40 in Canada. It wasn't any colder in Canada.
No.
But
Oh,
on the way back from Canada, the Border Patrol asked if I had anything to declare, and of course, I had to say my belt, my trophy, and I had to show him my belt trophy. He actually gave me a fist bump and let me roll through. There it is.
hell yeah.
More in the woods. That is so close.
There's nothing better. We should have both cars ready for it. Joe sent me a post this morning. I should have my motor tomorrow to pick up. We've been wrapping the wheels.
I seen that.
You have no idea how crazy hard that is. And Jacob
imagine.
just fucking murdered it. It's so hard. It's so hard, but it worked great. So we got the wheels wrapped. I got to put some Zeus's in the front end. Sean Norton welded up my bar that goes across the front that hooks, that you use to hook into the clev.
You get good cane shafts?
Fiberglass to the front end, and then should have the motor in tomorrow night. So
your engine has
passes. I was
good
gonna
cane
go to
shafts in that one, or did you run in stocks for now?
a what?
Did you end up getting your good camshafts for that engine?
Yeah, yep. Everything's all set. Joe even ordered me the better RGR chains, the big ones.
Gotcha.
No, should be ready to go. It's actually a better motor than the original one that I'd grabbed, so should be in good shape. I gotta get some passes and get the fuel dialed in real quick.
Well, hopefully
I don't want to go up to War in the Woods and put 40 pounds to it and find out I was drastically wrong. So I got to make a couple like 5 pound, 10 pound, 15 pound hits real quick, and then I should have it dialed out the rest of the way. I ain't scared of that. And I was going to go down to PYOP with it, which I love Mike. I love his events. But I just felt like with everything we've did, with wrapping the wheels, how cool it actually looks and everything, I'd rather just pull it out at War in the Woods. I mean, it's War in the Woods. I might as well bring the wooden car to the woods. So we're going to do some secret street testing just to get the fuel right and show up and cross our fingers that we can kind of guess a tune that gets us through first round, a little data, and maybe we can do some damage with it. But Jeff's car will be ready. And at least to me, and I could be delusional, but Jeff's car can win that motherfucker. Like, I know the times we've run. I pit with Ryan. Jeff's car is capable of winning that event. And we've got everything set up on it finally to fucking roll. We found a lot of problems we've had this whole time. A lot of people don't know that car really hasn't made that many passes. It isn't like the one behind me. So we'll get there. But yeah, we can't wait. We've had nothing but bad luck all year. I think the only race we went to was that Florida one where it worked, and everything else has just not worked. So we are really excited.
Hopefully War in the Woods is the place your luck turns around of all races.
If we can let off the button of both cars, go to the end, win or lose, and drive back, or at least, it will drive in the trailer. We just fucking won. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a year of bad luck. When this car goes back to War in the Woods in a year from now, this car hasn't seen the track since then. No lie. It'll be in 365 days. This car's just sat. Now, we've ran Jeff's a bunch, but all we did is brake. And like I said, we figured that out. We don't have the 5-speed yet. That sounds like we won't get that. We ordered it, but it won't be here, I guess, till December or something. But we've got a tranny in there that's going to hold up and work, and it keeps all the tunes we had the same. So like I said, I think we can go there with Jeff's car and kick ass. My car is kind of a gamble. Like, if it does happen to make a really good first round hit and the data is really good for us to keep going with, there's all sorts of possibilities. But we changed a lot. It's got a different first gear. It's a close ratio 3-speed instead of a 2-speed. It's a Coyote instead of an LS. It's a lot lighter now. So I don't know. We'll see where we're at. But no matter what, I'm going to be up on the top of that hill, burning with Dustin and Ed and Limpy and Big Stank. So if the cars catch on fire in the pits, I'm still going to have a blast. So
let's hope that don't happen.
No, I don't think so. I think we'll be all right. But
what are you looking at?
You never know. But we can't wait. So.
That's funny.
You can't be sharing shit like that, not sharing it with us so we can plaster it.
One of your comments.
Oh, which
Said,
one?
So
Moose-
from Moose Knuckle says not a joke, but his hack job in reference to that hairline.
Moose knuckle. Come on, my hairline.
Damn, we got
I
some
know.
savages up in the comments today. Where'd you even find that? I'm
Oh,
scrolling
the
through
wife.
right
The
now.
wife's. Trust me, the wife's all over it, as always. It's funny. It's funny. What's funny is
Oh.
I seen him walk in a while ago.
used to have a military haircut, high and tight, but I can't cut my hair like that anymore because the receding hairline's crooked. So now it just looks like I cut my hair crooked every time I cut my hair like that.
And I
Getting
started
old
shaving
stuff.
my head about 25 years ago, and then I've still got a full head of hair, but
Big Matt's like that too. Shaves his head and has hair. I'm sure like all my bald, I think you're the only one I sent that bald joke to the other day. So like dude, there's a video floating around of that guy wearing the toupee at the concert, and he like takes off his jacket and it's like standing straight up. And these girls in the background are, dude, their faces are so fucking good. I just died laughing. And then I was like, boom, I'm going to send it to everyone like I do with any video like that. And I was like, Big Matt's got hair. And then click just that one because I was like, shit, all my other friends might be mad if I send this to them. So, and they don't care. I mean, I shaved my head a while ago and a bunch of people yelled at me. Some of my friends, they were like, dude, you have hair and you did that? I was like, yeah, I didn't have to fuck with it. Like, I care what anyone thinks what I look like.
I shaved a little mohawk last for the spring war in the woods.
Bro, I think you need to
And
bring
then-
it back. I should
and then I
probably
had
do this and bring back that 6 stash that I wore that one year.
And then Joey LaRoque made that video, took the video of me picking that side door on the bulldozer so we could fill it up with the DEF fluid
Oh, yeah.
to keep bulldozing the path for people to get in. So I'm sitting there like picking the lock with my mohawk, and they're just like, "Look at this guy from Detroit picking the lock."
I'm sending it to Jasper.
Pretty funny.
Good. I actually made money off Dustin last time.
Can't
I
wait.
made $200. I bet on him 2 of those rounds and won. I like the bikes. I don't know. I usually go up and watch the bikes. I like watching them.
They're crazy.
They're crazy as hell, man.
My hat's off to them going that fast, like 2 wheels. It's crazy.
Yes, Tim. I have legitly been praying for that. That's not even a joke. Like,
I don't even like to say it.
I think we're good. I feel good about it. I don't know what to tell you. I think we're all good.
probably be chilly. But
I don't even think that. I think a heat wave's rolling in.
60.
Oh, yeah?
Very low.
80 degrees.
Yeah, I'm coming. I ain't been there all year. That's why everything's been fucked up. That's why you guys have been all getting rained out and everything else. I wasn't showing up. So we back. Oh, man.
Yeah.
oh shit!
Oh, man, that's good. Yeah, I can't wait. It's been such a horrible year for us that we'll take anything at this point. We will take anything. Don't even say the R word. What's that mean? Oh, yeah. Don't say it. Ease and Bees is right, I think. I like Dustin. I like Dustin to win.
Okay. 2 weeks. Brown County. Less than 2 weeks.
Yep.
You going?
I might try and do Saturday or something.
Saturday.
Just to play. Kind of want to see how it goes. Man. We'll see. I ain't got the money going on it.
What are our questions, Limpy? I never remember them.
Fun.
Oh, I got one. So one of our questions is, anyone, anywhere, who and where would it be?
What was it?
If I could race anyone, anywhere, man.
Past, present, no longer here.
You can bring them right out of retirement if you want.
I'm right out of retirement if I want. I honestly don't think I'm on that level, so wouldn't want to unretire anybody. If anybody, it would be a backside, let's say Milan. I don't know. I'd like to see all the Kentucky guys up here in our neck of the woods, Milan. I can't say one. I'd like to see all of them up here,
You gotta pick one.
Pick one, man.
Oh man, I think your boy's speaking for you. I've had my boys do this before. It got me in a lot of trouble.
That's staying at Milan. That would, you know what? I'd do that. Yeah, that's a good one. Tim wants us to do that. I'd do that, but
You were just happy to still be on the video.
I got to race Mike Moss at Milan, and he beat me. So I'm not too confident there. But that was old Milan, not the new Milan. New Milan, I struggled with more, actually, believe it or not. I think the track's gonna get better than it was, but it's not there yet. Especially on my hard tires, it's not there yet. So I struggled. I spun on the line. I spun at the 330. I had to grab both scrambles, and I literally won by a marker light last race. So it's a different track. So it's a completely different track, but it is dead smooth, which is beautiful because you don't have to worry about any any bumps or anything out there. That was old Joe. I'm international now. International winner now.
He won in 2 different countries. Look at that.
Yeah, one up there in Canada. Yep.
Canadian, eh?
I did change.
You got a question, Lippy?
Yeah. It might not be a good deal with your warden there or whatever, but you got a worse hotel.
She's pretty cool.
Worst strip club story?
Big Red.
Strip club.
Big Red.
Big
Not
Red.
a strip club.
Why are you? She chimes in right away, huh?
She knows.
Yeah, she knows this story well.
That's too funny. Out with some friends quite a few years ago. I don't even know how long ago. 15 years ago. It was before I met Jenna. Right about the time, right before Jenna. Out at the bar with some friends, and I don't drink. So if I go to the bar and have 1-2 beers, I'm getting tipsy, shit's getting rowdy, There was these chicks there. This one redheaded girl picked me up, I want to say, because she come up to me and started talking to me and asked us if we wanted to go with them back to a friend's party. Ended up, she took us to this party and drug me right into this hot tub, straight into this hot tub, and ended up, I had like bumps on the back of my head. This chick beat me up in this hot tub, but it was all right.
Your daughter's watching right now.
This was before her.
It was before the daughter. But it was, I don't really do strip clubs. Need to be more hands-on.
I mean, race cars kind of do that to your wallet anyways. Like
that true.
Kind of
that too. That was back before the race car. Anymore, there ain't no extra money.
All right. So who are we thanking?
Who are we thanking? Oh, me?
Yeah, you.
Number one would have to be Tim Hubbard, the crew chief there. Everybody's supposed to be sending him a friend request.
Everybody friend request Tim Hubbard.
Put me on the good sticky spots more times than not, Before Jenna, huh? Yeah,
There's his profile picture in case y'all.
Yeah, that we just wanted to make sure everyone knew what Tim Hubbard to go friend request.
right. I do got a sponsor that helps sponsor some races when I need help with fuel and whatnot. Affordable Doors from Stevens Racing.
The
Randy
best.
Stevens, Victor Stevens, all them guys. They rock.
They
So
put the garage door in behind me and up in the house and everywhere else.
put my garage doors in too, and the garage door opener that they hooked back up. I can't even hear it run. You used to hear the whole house would shake when the damn thing would open the door.
Yeah.
Where now it's nice and smooth. So
They fix all my
Definitely.
trailer doors too.
definitely a good company.
Yeah,
Good
they're great
sponsor to
guys.
have. But not many. There's a lot of people. A lot of people root me on. The Munsons helped me a lot in the beginning. I want to say that. I don't know. Oh, they got the new shirts, too. Did you get the new shirts they got?
Maybe.
The actual militant shirt with the militant on the back?
Is that what this one is?
Well, that is, ain't it? Yeah, it is. All right, yeah. For some reason, I thought that was an old one.
So that's everyone, huh? Got them all knocked out of the way?
Yeah. My daughter helps a lot. The wife helps a lot, of course.
Oh,
My
look at
daughter
him like save it at the last second.
my daughter wants to race next year, so we got to bring her up into this somehow. Probably bracket racing or something next year. It sucks that Onondega's down because that's where I was hoping to teach her for her to learn at, So it really would be nice if they could come to some kind of agreement or something over the winter. I mean, what the hell's going on there? You hear anything on that yet?
No idea.
Nothing. It just seems like every time their date keeps getting pushed back further and further. I wish Michigan would come up with the law of, what was it, Iowa that dropped the law where if you moved in after the track that you don't have the rights.
It's the craziest deal in the world because the person that's in the lawsuit right now over the noise moved in after Woody had already owned it and ran it for a year. How do you move next to an active drag strip, complain about the noise, and then get it shut down? I mean, like, if that ain't the most crooked judges involved in this system, I don't know what is, but
something's going on. Something's going on there. But, it would have been nice to have that.
I just want to say, everyone that's not getting accepted for a friend request from Tim Hubbard, come see me at War in the Woods. I will point them out to you. You can go right up to him and have a personal conversation about why he's not accepting your friend request. I will point him out. Come find me.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, then.
Yeah, I miss Onondaga too. But hopefully Woody keeps fighting and he gets back open next year and we can go back to having some fun there.
Would be nice. It'd be nice for my daughter to have that place to learn at. More local, relaxed environment.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Well, all right, Joe. I thank you a ton for coming on. This has been fun.
Appreciate it.
And good luck here in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll see you down there. Hopefully we see you at Milan.
I'll be there to watch. I'll be out there watching with Big Matt. We'll be there in the pits talking shit. But like I said, I didn't want to bring the car out there and have a bunch of pictures end up online and stuff. I'd rather have all the sponsor stickers on it, all the sponsors there at War in the Woods and stuff.
Debut it at War in the Woods. I understand.
We've already waited, what would it be, 11 months and 2 weeks. So what's one more week?
Right.
It's crazy.
Well, I hope you get all your bugs worked out and your luck turns around at least for that race.
Like I said, if it starts up, goes down to the end, we're going to call that pretty damn awesome.
Man. Hell yeah.
But all right, Joe, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.
We'll see you soon.
All right.
Friend request Tim Hubbard. Oh man. Whew. Yeah, it's been a year, Limpy. Like that car hasn't went down the track in a year. That's crazy to me.
I know, man. I didn't think about that, but yeah, I was like, when
I
you
didn't
said
until
it,
the other day. Jacob said something, and then I was like, if we don't run that in an event until War in the Woods, it hasn't ran since War in the Woods in the fall. That's like a year to the date. Like, yikes. But we've been running Jeffs. So, I mean, it ain't like we've just totally disappeared, but we've had just, I've said it too many times. I'm sick of even saying it. We just had bad luck, you know, on a lot of shit. And hopefully that's all behind us and we'll start moving forward again and try to make a decent run out of the end of this year and then probably run through the winter a lot. I'm pretty sure we're already going back to Corley's race, like the one we did last year or whatever, or beginning of this year.
or in
Because that was
Georgia.
just too much fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be down there. I'm thinking about because well, I don't know if I'm still doing it or not, but they wanted me to do backside of Orlando again, and that's the Saturday. There's like that weekend, and then there's a weekend, a whole week, and then after Thanksgiving weekend is the backside of Orlando, and they hit me up, and I was like, man, I don't know if I might want to stay in Florida for a couple weeks, but probably not. I'll probably just fly out there and then fly back. And then
Sounds cooler staying in Florida, if you ask me.
Yeah, but
I'm sure Jeff will come down and hang with you the whole time and blaze weed.
I mean, I'm thinking
Go out
myself,
on the boat, eat expensive
2
seafood.
weeks of a hotel. I can't afford that shit.
No, that's why you get a hold of Jeff and con Jeff into going with you. Because I'm flying down this time because Mork is actually hauling our car down in his stacker. So we don't even got to drive down, which I'm pretty stoked about because fuck going through Atlanta.
Yeah, because I was gonna fly to
The worst.
I was gonna fly to I don't know if I gotta fly to Atlanta. I don't know. Fuck. I might fly. I didn't know if I was gonna fly to send it to what? I gotta copy this. Send a link to Ed.
We still got battery. We'll make it a little while longer.
I gotta figure out if that's in a swim or not. Anyway,
What do you got going on this weekend?
nothing. Maybe streets here. I was gonna fly. I didn't know where Corley was. I was gonna fly wherever Corley was at, just ride with him up there, and just ride with him the whole time, and then ride back. But because I don't want to fly into I'll fly, but as long as I'm flying into into little airports, I don't want to fly into fucking some huge airport. I get fucking lost. And then I'd have to rent a car, do all that shit, and then do all that shit in Atlanta. No, I'm good.
I don't like flying. I hate it.
I don't mind if I want to fly. I always fly to Florida because fuck, it's down there where Terry and Mike are. Fuck, it's 19 hours for me one way.
Yeah, it's 21 for me.
And about fucking 14 of that is in Florida.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mike Corley will pay. Shit.
Oh.
For this. You gonna go that race? Yeah. I've been only time I've been to SGMP is when they had the Ducks race, I went the very first time out there for the very first race, and man, it was a good show. It was a badass, and even back then, it was a good facility. But and that was for a duck race, and that was the very first one I ever went to, and that's when David Wolf from down here went in there and cleaned house. A pretty big facility out there. We get
I
to
don't
run
think
on
I've
the
ever been to
active side.
SMGP or SGMP or whatever it is. I don't think I've been there.
Yeah, it's right there on the right there on the border basically of Georgia and Florida. It's not too far from Florida.
I wish I was going to New York this weekend.
Yeah,
Probably get my ass ran over by the Tabers, but
I was.
we
I
got to
was,
try to get it tuned.
I was planning on going, leaving early and then going up there, and then maybe drop my trailer, and then we were talking about maybe going up there for that, but then I had a couple doctor's appointments scheduled for the week of, so now I'm not leaving until Tuesday. About lunchtime.
Jake's race was the Swan Strong and all them.
Yeah. Opinions.
It looked like some good racing. Looked like some fast ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, Jake. I mean, that's the 8th one that they've done, and it just keeps bigger and bigger. I mean, the payouts, are insane. But
yeah, it looked like an amazing event. Just to be honest,
that's a prestige. Everybody wants to go there, and XRP is a great facility. I mean, it is not a no prep track. They can try to scrape it and call it no prep, but I'm sorry, it's not a no prep track. No matter how you cut it up.
Yeah, it's like Cincy Street Nights. It's just not what anyone would ever consider no prep. But on the all steel all glass thing, I definitely am like, I guess I shouldn't care because I don't race it. You know what I mean? So I probably shouldn't even comment on it. But I don't like how they can have all this fiberglass and Lexan and call it all steel, all glass. Just make a class and make the rules. That'd be like me saying all minivans and show up with my Mustang. That's not a minivan. Like, what do you mean? Like, it bugs me because Jeff's car is really an all steel, all glass car. It's a stock front end. There's no fiberglass whatsoever. The hood is stock. Every single window is original factory glass. It don't even have a fiberglass deck lid. It has the stock deck lid on it with a key in it. Like, and powered steel doors with power windows. Like,
what is
we run that?
Like, someday was somebody as I didn't know.
No, all steel, all glass changed like a year ago, didn't it? It was like a year ago or something.
I don't know. Was there something going on at the track that somebody?
Oh, people were bitching at Swan Strong because he has that Lexus, and I don't even know if the Lexus is pure fiberglass. I think it is. Like a Corvette. And I think what they were bitching about is he has an aftermarket front end with like, a closed off grill, like my car, or, like an aftermarket front end. So the people were bitching that like, yeah, your stock front end is fiberglass fenders and a fiberglass or composite clip, but it has a real grill in it and shit. You just put a, carbon front clip on it. And I think that's what they're bitching about, but I don't even know, like I feel like they already let them have Lexan and all this other shit. So what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like racing small tire no prep for the most part. Cause it's just pull up with what you got and let's go. Like, I'm not a fan of rules, but I get where there's like a necessity for them somewhat. Like I get you can't show up to a hard tire race with a slick, and that rule's fine. I don't have a problem with it. But yeah,
more rules, more problems.
I feel like all steel, all glass really isn't all steel, all glass. It's just a small tire class, like a X275 class or Pro 275. with a couple rules that you got to
again.
keep
It's
some
gonna be
steel
the
in a
death of-
passenger seat.
it's going to be the death of it, just like everything else is. You know, when you start adding all these classes and all these rules, and then you're going to, like it is now. That's why you only got like 6 or 8 cars in one class and 4 cars in another class, because you divide everybody up.
You spread
Yep.
it too thin.
Yeah, I mean, just fucking everybody wants the fucking.
Everybody wants the rules made for them.
Yeah, build me a class. That's why one guy I seen a flyer. I don't know who it is, but out there I think they have 14 fucking classes in a Saturday on a Saturday, and I'm like, God dang.
That's
Is
too
that like
much.
a 7-day race.
He's probably got 2 or 3 cars in each class.
Racing the final and the first round. Yeah, I don't know.
How do you even get the crowd involved when you have that many classes? Like, that's confusing as shit, you know, like, especially.
Well, like
at a track.
already, like this weekend, they had Extreme Street and they had Small Tire. And I'm watching some of the Extreme Street cars, and I'm like, dude, on this surface, these dudes aren't rocking that hard of an advantage. Like, why are you just not running Small Tire? Like,
Yeah, I think
what
they should
the
have
hell
done one
here?
class and for that whole race, and I think it'd have been a lot better.
And I think, like, on a surface like that, it's not as crazy to line up with your relatively true street car and run Small Tire. I don't know. That's just me. Like, I don't know. Like, I would have rather saw hard tire there. I know you can't get the car count that they probably need. So I understand as a promoter, they're not wanting to do that for whatever reason. But like, I felt like that's a big enough change to have 2. Like, you had 2 of the same classes, in my opinion.
Yep, that's kind of what I felt. And you let some of them pick and choose, which which is okay in one hand, but man, I think that's what hurts these races, is people are knowing that. Let me ask you this: what do you anticipate for next weekend?
For War in the Woods?
Yeah,
I think quite
not
a few
just
people
small,
are going to be there.
but all classes.
True Street will probably have more than everything else.
That's what I think too.
And the sad part is everyone probably don't know this, but this fall race is going to be different than the spring. And it's going to be different than the fall race last year. They haven't ran on the track.
Right.
So last year, a year ago, when we were there in the fall, that's the fastest that surface has ever been. And all the years of me going there, I was like, good God, we were flying. We sent personal best in Jeff's car and my car in that fall race and the buyback race. Like, it was so fast. But they had also prepped every other weekend running bracket races all the way from the spring race all the way to the fall. None of that's happened this year. That track's mainly just sat out there, minus those like street cars that went out there this weekend or a week ago or whatever for that event.
Right.
And they didn't even prep or anything. So, I mean, it probably all they did is rip the rubber up with street tires and made it worse. So I feel like a lot of people, like, if you were worried about it was getting too fast, this is the one to go to. Like,
I think so too.
it's probably not going to be as fast as it usually is.
I mean, I know we have War in the Woods in the winter or in Christmas, or excuse me, Dig or Die. But I think this race is the last big race on the schedule that's no prep that most will get out to, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially the ones that didn't come in the spring, that were worried about the other stuff that was going on. I think that
weather.
they know that they missed a good time in the spring, that they're not going to miss a fucking good time coming up here next week.
Even with the weather and everything, it was still, I mean,
one of the funnest times I've had yet in six races. I've been going now for 4 years. That's one of the funnest ones I've had yet. And we didn't see any fucking racing until when, you know?
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, until like Saturday night or something.
Yeah, like Saturday night. And you know, and usually we start Saturday afternoon, second round.
Yeah, I don't know. I always have fun. I get to see all my friends I don't usually see, and I'd be
Yeah,
cool if
same
all
here.
of us were just camping. So
I kind of got a teaser this weekend by going home for the Outlaw Figure 8 race and the football game. Like, all I could think about was I just want to go to fucking Brown County and get set up and be ready. Like, that's all I wanted to do.
That same thing with me when I was planning on leaving. Lady flies out to New York on Friday. I was planning on leaving then.
you can keep right
Yeah.
on going. You want to roll one of those ones?
And hopefully
Like
my truck gets done. If not, I got a company truck that I've been driving. I'll just pull
Okay.
the trailer.
I was going to ask you what you was going to drive because my dad, my brother, or my dad, and my uncle asked. They asked when you were coming into town. My dad said, "Hell, if he comes early, he can come stay at the house. I got a room and everything."
Well, I was planning on coming out there, getting there like the weekend before and helping Jeff and everything out there. But they threw 2 doctor's appointments on me on Monday and Tuesday, so I'm not going to get there probably till Wednesday night. I'm just going to leave after. I'm going to
After your appointments.
take the truck and the trailer to the doctor's office and leave from there. So hopefully I'll get there.
I know they plan on doing like they did in the spring. They're going to be there early to help Jasper and Jeff and everybody and hang out with you guys. And then, like I was texting you today, my flight lands at 12, and then they're going to be there to pick me up. We just need to figure out something for your old lady. Like I said, my dad.
She lands at 2.
She gets in at 3:30, is what she says.
She says she's fine with whatever, but man, she said, or you can just come get me. So I don't.
Well, that's
think
what my dad said. He said if she didn't feel comfortable, driving a vehicle back by herself because she's not familiar with the territory.
Yeah.
That if you didn't want to go get her because you didn't feel like it or whatever, he'd volunteer to go get her in somebody else's vehicle or whatever. But
yeah,
so we'll get her there. However, we got to get her there.
Yeah.
We'll be there Wednesday.
And maybe I didn't think maybe Charles or Julie or somebody that's coming later on,
right?
Get her or whatever. I didn't think about that, but But
I'm gonna get a hold of Julie later this week. I'll ask her what she thinks.
Yeah.
If she knows anything.
She usually flies in from here and she gets there around.
I know. That's why we're usually on the same time frame, but now she's coming from New York, so
it don't sell out.
Messing it up.
Don't sell out.
VIP sells out. VIP sells out in about 30 seconds, but there is no sellouts. We're in the woods. Come hang.
Yep.
Yeah. By the time she gets there, I'm probably gonna be. I'll probably be too high to do anything.
I know. I think that's why my dad's volunteering. You heard?
Yeah. And then we need to get set up for the table or the smoke show or whatever the fuck we're gonna do in case I'm bringing shit in case Corey pushes out.
I heard you. If you want me to, I'll bring whatever I need.
And when he does, we might as well make it the smoke show and bring Dustin and Big Stank and Big Matt, and we'll just literally just blaze out.
I'll bring my laptop. That way, you can have your laptop, and then Jasper can use this, or we all can share the other one. That way, we have two.
Merge everybody in, or whatever if we have to, like this.
Oh, I'm so loud you can hear me anywhere.
Yeah.
You got to show
I got my Yeti mic, but
I'll bring my mic, and that way we're not all hovering over one mic. If Corey is hungry or whatever.
Corey,
it ain't Corey's a wimp or anything. It's just Corey's not into he's more straight laced, straight cut. Yeah. He's not into the party life.
He don't smoke. He don't drink. I know.
I've nothing against
gay though.
Nothing against that. It's just
No, absolutely not.
But I don't want to tell people that we're going to do something
and then not do it,
because he don't want to set up, or he don't want to do this, or he don't want to, or he's sick. Yeah. That guy's got more ailments than I think they've got stuff for.
There is H-Town too, Ed. Will be one more big race going down.
Oh yeah. You're going this time?
It's possible, man. I've wanted to go back so bad. It's one of my all-time favorite trips I've ever took.
That's
Ever.
end of
It was
October,
the
right?
craziest,
Weekend before Thanksgiving. I mean, Halloween.
craziest trip we've ever took. It was wild. So it was a 19-hour drive there. We drove straight through. No sleep, no nothing. Just drove right on through. On the way down, this was so weird. We saw these scrap dudes. So the first one we pull up on, this is when we finally get to Oklahoma, home of weirdness. And we're cruising down this highway, and all of a sudden we roll up on what is like a red Datsun, like 78 Datsun truck, like Ranger size truck, S10 style truck, but it's a Datsun. And it has two other red Datsuns that it's pulling on a trailer, and the other one is flipped upside down, like so it's making a square
Like a,
with the
kind of like a
cab.
shoe, like they put in
Yes, bro, this gets crazier. And we drive by and we're like, whoa, look at this dude going for it. You know, we're like laughing and we pass him. And now we're cruising, and about 5 more miles down the road, it was like a glitch in the Matrix, like when he sees the cat go by twice. All of a sudden, I was like, how'd that dude get in front of us? And it was an identical Datsun setup. Identical. Flipped upside down, red Datsun pulling 2 other Datsuns. We were like, different driver, though, because like I paid attention to the first one. I was like, what the fuck? 5 miles down the road, here's the third one. So these dudes somehow found 9 Datsuns, 3 of them that run, and 6 of them flipped upside down, and one going, dude, hauling down the highway at like 60. I was just like,
And they're all
I don't
scrap
know if I'll ever
vehicles?
see something like that again. It was so crazy. Get to the hotel. We slept for 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. And go down and get our parking spots. And then decided, who cares? We're not going to sleep. And go through that whole race. It's like 3:30 in the morning. We get Jeff's car loaded up because Jeff ended up crashing the Nova down there. And we get it loaded up. We're like, all right, man. And Jeff's going to take off. And we take off. We get to the gas station. And while we're sitting there, we're like, man, you know what? How far should we go before we get a hotel or whatever? And my buddy Rick that was driving goes, I got it. We'll just drive through. I'm like, man, dude. I was like, it's like we slept 2 hours last night and drove 19 before that. I was like, all right, man, if you feel good. So we took off. And then when we got to Illinois, we ran the diesel out of gas on the highway.
Oh,
So then had to unload my car, fill up like 2 extra 5-gallon jugs because it was going to burn through the fuel 5 miles down the road to the exit, and then drive my car down the highway all the way to this gas station while all these semis went by, and we were just like, what the fuck is this dude? I have no doors on it, wing, parachute, fucking slick. Get to the gas station, still got my race pants on, like
It wouldn't be a
it was
race trip.
crazy.
if
Got
shit
back,
like that
got it
wouldn't
hooked
happen
up,
with you.
drove home, but like I think in like 56 hours we had 2 hours sleep and somehow made it. But it's still like
on the way to the gas station in the Gill, you passed the fucking Datsuns again.
Yeah.
oh God Almighty, that would have been the topper. I would have known 100% we're in a simulation if that's how it goes down. I swear to God, it was so crazy. But yeah, H-Town is definitely a really good time. Really good time, man.
Yeah, I want to go before it ends up not being a thing.
Yeah, there's such good people there. The town is so pumped to have you. Like they go nuts.
Well, this year, I mean, last year they did the same thing. This year is the same, but you got to get there Friday to register. You register, everybody registers on Friday, and then you do. Then they start racing and stuff. We go over to driver's meeting and everything because everybody's already registered from the night before, and then they do the cruise the night. You got to cruise through town and come back. They got somebody watching that, so the cruise gets done with the True Street and the daily driver class. And then so the next day when you start racing, you have dart meeting, and then they do drawing, and then you're already getting after it. But there's still so many fucking cars there. It still takes
Yeah,
8
I don't know how
hours.
you do that. That's a lot of standing, my friend.
Oh yeah.
And I'll say this, like everyone, if you watch the live or you're there, the racing is so good.
Yeah, it's pretty
Like,
close. Yeah.
super exciting, tons of good races, just wild wheelies. Like, it's a show. It's definitely was really fun.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
I'm gonna get some money. I got.
Yeah, I got the palm itching, huh?
Is that what
Better
that
get
means?
you a scratcher.
Man, I can scratch mine too. Like, does that work?
Mine just started itching for some reason, but I was like, "What the fuck?" So you went back home this past weekend.
I did.
your team-
I actually went and watched this guy right here win his 5th 3-hour outlaw figure 8 race. If you've never been to a figure 8 race, do yourself justice. I know 3 hours seems like a lot, but I was sitting on the edge of the bleacher seat for about 2.5 hours of that because the intersection crossover action is just, I don't know how they do it. I mean, they go every which way, but they, don't hit each other.
How many do they start with?
24. And I think they had almost 35 cars. And what happens is if there's an accident, they throw a caution and they pull that car off that was in the accident. And then they have a lineup waiting right outside the gate. And as soon as one goes out, the next guy's up. And they do that all night long. As cars fall out, other cars can come in because it's 3 hours long. So, there's a chance that somebody that might be leading for the first half of the race, he don't even finish in the top 10 because something happens, or whatever. It was a pretty exciting race. There was a young kid, which is the hometown favorite. He's a youngster. His daddy's got money. He's got a lot to do with the track. And he had the pole and probably one of the fastest cars, but he got caught up in some lap traffic. And the second place car got around him and kind of bumped him, went around him. Well, he got upset and parked his car until they threw a caution. They threw a caution. He went to the pits, changed his tires. That put him at the longest or the tail of the longest line. They raced, and he timed it out to T-bone the leader on purpose because he took him out. And he fucked that leader's day up right then and there. He didn't hit him perfect T-bone. He caught him in the right rear and trashed his rear end and ruined that dude's night. And that dude was probably going to win.
Damn it.
Why,
And-
if you're in second place, wouldn't you keep trying to pass?
He
him
wasn't.
back? That just-
He threw a fit. That's the problem. He threw.
I know, but he could have just stayed in second place and tried to get his place back. There ain't no way throwing this fit was gaining you more. Just humans are
17
just
years
so
old.
amazing.
He said he was
17
young.
years old.
So that
I know, but humans are just amazing.
Yeah. What amazed me more was like I knew he was
Kid
fast.
watched too
When
much
he
Days
came
of
back
Thunder,
out,
man.
I knew what his motive was. His motive was he was going to ruin that dude's night.
Oh yeah, everyone in the building probably knew it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was pretty wild. But that opened the door for an E's and B's veteran to
Yeah, boy.
collect his 5th, and congratulations to Mark Tony on that.
hell yeah. That's pretty cool. I'd like to probably go see one of them just because.
Yeah,
It's
they're
something
really
else.
fun.
It really is.
They're
Right
fun.
there in Indianapolis where they do it. It's close to Jeff's house. Hell, you could probably hear him from Jeff's porch or whatever. But
I
that
did
track
notice
is
you-
real
you-
small and it's flat. There's no banking. So it's
Oh, yeah.
I mean it's nonstop action.
I did notice you went with that shirt instead of the Dolphins,
Who?
the Miami Dolphins.
I think you're muted.
Am I muted?
No, I hear you.
Oh, that was so good. He hurt the shit out of me. Oh, that was the best way you could play that, Ed. Congratulations.
Hey,
that was good.
Don't even start with me, Mr. Green Bay. Don't. Because I
Yeah,
lost some
right.
damn money because of your Lions
We
yesterday.
both
so.
looked horrible.
What
Yeah,
happened?
but yours
Just have no
hey,
line.
you didn't
No
you didn't get on a
offensive line, no
plane and travel
defensive line.
1,600 miles to get harassed and embarrassed
Hey,
for nothing.
y'all know what?
Yeah.
All I can say is fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles,
Michigan
fly.
State killed it though.
Hey, I used 2-0. Yeah, hey, it was good though. I got to hang with my pops. I got to see a cousin that he's went through some trials and tribulations. Just in the past years, got out of prison and changed his life around. And I haven't seen him in 8 years, so it was nice to see that. You know, like I said, it was only 24 hours. I was there Saturday at 4:20 to last night at 8:50. So in and out, kind of dropped off some goods for next week, dropped off some merch, and be ready.
Oh yeah. No, don't even cry. No, I live here and I don't even like them. Until Jerry,
Most people in Dallas now are Texan fans, not Cowboy fans.
Until Jerry, well, I got to stay with the NFC East, so and I'm definitely not going with Washington for sure.
Yeah.
Shouldn't let me be a Cowboy fan? Nope.
Hey, so what's the word on Chuck? Is he rolling out from here or what?
He better left already. He better be there, or he's going to get there late if he hasn't left yet. We'll
get aboard. Get aboard for Thursday night for times. Yep. Yeah.
We always like what time? What's the going rate on?
Yeah. I say we do at least a $5 or a $10 entry for you pick a time frame and you get 30 minutes. Yeah. No matter when, you just get 30-minute time frame.
Yeah.
What do you think, Jasper? You in on that?
On what?
When Chuck gets there,
we get like a pool going Thursday night, and you pay $5, and you got to pick a 30-minute window of when you think Chuck's going to actually get there.
I'm in.
All right.
I'm in. Hey, you got to bring me some Ease and Be stickers.
Okay.
I had to paint my wing.
Big? How big?
Whatever. They're going back in the same spot on the wing. I just had to rip those off and paint it.
Okay.
I need some too for my laptop.
The silver is not working well with the wood grain, so I had to make anything that was silver black.
So wait, is the wing black?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even know. I still look cool with a black sticker. I don't even think it would look bad because you'd see the red.
I liked how it looked on the wing last time. I love it. So I'll get you 2 new.
Are you on the road right now?
Oh shit. We love you, Chuck. We love you. All in love. All in love.
He's one of my favorite human beings on this planet.
I know one thing. If I was ever to forget Flower, I wouldn't have to worry because he's gonna show up with something.
Yeah.
Just he's one of those guys that you meet doing this that makes doing this and all the money you spend and all the craziness worth it.
Yeah.
If you would have asked me 4 years ago that I would be looking as forward as I do every time coming to that race, not so much for the race, but the people, I'd have said you're crazy. But now that's all Hey, not yet. Wait till Thursday.
He'll shit if he's there. If I get there and he's already there, I'm like, what the fuck?
Listen, we can't be giving him no ideas here. He's watching. We got to do all this incognito.
He already knows that we have a running bet. That's why he's telling him. He should have left fucking yesterday.
Is Patrick coming?
Supposed to be.
Okay.
No kill, no murder, no stab.
I think we're planning a Friday breakfast at our camp. So you guys are obviously more than welcome to come up there and eat.
Y'all be up there.
Yeah, we're definitely like doing it different this time.
I feel like he wasn't even there last time. I really do.
Well, that
I know you were busy. I know. Yeah, I know you had a lot
so
going on.
hard at that one.
It didn't feel.
I'm not gonna lie. When you were like saying this was like the best time I ever had, I was sitting there in my head like,
yeah, but you gotta think. Yeah, I know.
I didn't even really remember anything from it other than like rain, arguing with people parking, and pulling shit out of the mud. Like, I was just like, man, dude, like.
And we praise
And
you
it
for
drives
doing
me
that.
up the wall because everyone in all the comments is like, "There's no parking," or "It's so hard to." Dude, if it don't rain like that, that place has no issue parking at all.
Yep.
Not a fucking lick of a problem, man. And I can tell you, almost every track I go to, if it rains like it rained there, you pulling a lot of people out of the grass.
It don't matter
Especially when you're bringing fucking stackers and fucking mammoth motorhomes and.
Yep.
There were so many big rigs that time compared to any other time. It was just crazy.
I know. I wish Jeff had a way of knowing how many big rigs was coming so he could organize that, you know. It's just so hard.
Yeah, but then you have everyone mad because like certain people get to be here and not here. And it's why you almost have to do first come, first serve. I've had so many people message me about parking, and I keep telling them, dude, you have to be there. Like, if you're not there on Thursday before 1 or 2 o'clock, if it ends up like it was last time, don't even call me about the bottom.
Yeah.
Like, don't even ask. Like, your spot's going to be missing. It's crazy.
They have enough time to plan for it. I always say that, but I get it. People have to work. But man, it's just when you have a prestige.
Yeah, but like even me that is on the motherfucking t-shirt at the last one and shit. If I couldn't be there till Friday, I would not expect to get my spot.
Right.
Yeah.
And I feel like out of anyone, I've earned that damn spot from parking everyone for fucking 6 years now. But I wouldn't expect it. I would literally be like, Jeff, don't even argue with people. I know how crazy your day is. I'll park in the fucking road if I have to. Like, I don't care where I park.
And you know what? Everybody's all like, I can't get there on Thursday, but I got a job. I said, well, this date's been out for 6 months. You can't put vacation in for it?
Yeah, it just didn't pop up yesterday.
You know, time off, shit. And
that's if you can't. Oh, well, you just can't park where you want. Park somewhere else, dude. Like,
I mean, even if you're smart enough to know, like, hey, if I can't get there, you're gonna try to figure out a way to get your shit there to help out. It's just common sense.
And if I can't, and if everything I try fails, I'm just gonna park wherever they point me to park. On Friday.
And it is what it is,
I don't care. I'm still
there, and everything's full. It is what it is. After that, I mean, we're sorry.
Yep.
I try everything, man. I've told people, hey, grab all the shit you think you need, and you can pit with me.
Right.
Bring your car down. Park your shit up there. Bring it down, and there you go. Like,
you can't be a big celebrity and expect to get there on fucking Friday and get your celebrity status spot. I mean, I'm sorry. Some people think that, No,
you're almost in fist fights up there with people trying to park them because they're like, bro, I'm here first. I want down there. And you're like, well, that's so-and-so spot.
We all know there's one spot.
We need you to move your truck so we can back our trailer in this spot. Well, sorry, I've been here. I got here when
what have I said to you, Matt, for like the last 3 years? I'm always like, bro, I leave Wednesday.
Yeah.
For that reason. Even though I park everyone and tell them where to go, I fucking make sure I'm there Wednesday. Because people have been just coming earlier and earlier because they get it. Some of the people understand. I better get my
some people understand, hey, shit,
Yep.
We got to get there.
Prepare, and be ready. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I just if I can't get my spot, I'm still coming. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then they want to get on the internet and
complain and cry and whine.
But they were full, and I had to park in the back 40 and blah, blah, and it was.
Yeah. You wouldn't let me park with my teammate.
Yeah.
I just feel it's so crazy to see what we went through, see Jeff bringing in gravel, see us renting bulldozers, pulling I mean, dude, there should only be a parade for all of us for even getting all of you out of there in the
That's
end.
not including fixing the guardrail and everything else that was involved.
Yes, like for everything that went down that weekend, like there should have just been like, nope, this was, I got nothing to say. Like, this was so amazing that these dudes pulled this off, because I definitely didn't think my rig was ever getting out.
I don't see any other promoter out there going to that link. I have not seen that yet until last race. I've not seen anybody out there.
That street race this weekend wasn't that
yeah,
crazy.
I'll give him credit.
But that homie was trying.
But he had a city behind him. Jeff has
100%. I said it's not the same, but
guys that knew how to run equipment, and
Yep, Trevor. Yeah, and that's what makes it so fun, though, because it's a family thing. Like, we know we gotta help our brothers out, like, to make this work.
No, for sure. But yeah, but it'll be a blast. I can't
Thanks,
wait.
Scott. Appreciate that, buddy.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Here,
yeah, it was definitely a team effort. Everyone was doing something, man. Yeah, it was
we'll
wild.
do it again. You know that. We'll do it again
every
if we
time.
have to.
Every time.
It has to be. I've actually watched more football.
I'm rubbing off on you, aren't I?
Well, I've actually watched more football over the last this weekend or whatever, because I watched my Eagles beat the boys.
Get it.
And then I watched a couple of games. I watched like the end of like some highlight stuff, but I watched the Sunday night game as I was watching the street racing.
Oh yeah,
and,
yeah.
And then I was like, God dang, Baltimore's running away. So I turned it off and I put the street race on.
Oh God, the mistake you made.
Well, and then they said, Buffalo's coming back. So then I like, oh shit. So I watched the whole fourth quarter and I was like, God dang, now that was a fucking game now.
Dude, Josh Allen's a different human being.
I don't think that's the last time we see them two teams play this year. I think that might be
the Ravens are so good.
Yeah.
My oldest daughter is a diehard Ravens fan. So when I got home from the airport last night, she was sitting on the couch like this, mad.
Yeah.
I said, hey, at least you didn't go to the game like I did.
Oh boy, fumbled the ball, and I was like, oh shit. And I was like, is that when they went down and like basically scored the touchdown, didn't they? And then he had hit the extra point or something.
Yep.
Or no, he kicked the field goal to win, right?
Field goal with no time left.
Yeah. Or they got down there and then they just had to start, because I didn't even realize they were out of timeouts. And then I looked and I was like, oh shit, they're out of timeouts.
Yep. Those games are fun to watch. Even though it's not my favorite teams, I still love watching competitive like that.
That's just like a couple of side-by-side racing,
Exactly. Exactly. If it's a with the game I went to, a blowout, it's everybody, it's fun for the home team, but not fun for everyone. Those other games are fun for everyone.
Yeah. Ravens will win it all. That running back that they got dude's a freaking beast.
Derrick Henry?
Whoever that dude is, that dude that
Check this
the
out.
ball.
So he's a fan of Adam Sandler.
Oh, yeah.
And Dan Patrick knows that. And Dan Patrick told him, if you get 2,000 yards this year or more, I'll call Adam Sandler and get you in one of his movies. Well, Adam Sandler heard that and called Derrick Henry and said, hey, I'm a huge fan of you as well. If you get 2,000 yards this year, not only will I get you in one of my movies, I'll have you come have dinner with me and the family.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I got a feeling he's going to go off this year and try to get as many yards as he can.
I mean, look, he had a hell of a game besides the fumble.
Yeah.
That ended up costing them, but shit happens. But yeah, that dude's, and plus he's stacked too. I mean, that guy's
if he ain't 1A, he's 1B when it comes to the running back category in the NFL, because Saquon Barkley is just as good, if not better. So them two right there. I mean, I'd take either one every day of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah. He kills it.
Better watching competitive football than the Dolphins game. Oh shit. Wow. Shots fired. I didn't even know. I know you went to the game and stuff. I didn't even see who won, and you.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling.
I watched the highlights.
All the Colt veterans were in town. Peyton, Edrin, Marvin, Dallas Clark, all of them were there because they honored the owner that died.
Oh, yeah.
And I just had a bad feeling. That gave them something else to play for other than the opening week.
Yeah.
And the whole stadium got shirts, like Jim Irsay shirts and all this stuff. So it was a wild atmosphere. I would say this though, if the score would have been flipped, there was enough Dolphin fans there that probably would have took that stadium over. I mean, I couldn't believe how many Dolphin fans there was there.
That's crazy.
That's a good deal.
But it was rough. It was rough. What's that?
Did you have a Dolphin shirt on? Oh,
yeah. Not on the flight home, though. I put my E's and B's shit back on. I was not about to hear it for another 2.5 hours. Because, yes, there was Colts fans on my flight coming back to Denver. And they were hooting and hollering. I just put my headphones on and I actually watched the race.
Oh, yeah. Man, that was brutal. I ain't gonna lie, but you know, everything's brutal when you first learn how to do it. So I mean,
exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They learned a lot this last weekend here, without the weather being involved. Even with that, you know, there's a lot they could change, and they know that.
Yeah,
I still think it's cool as shit that the town put the money up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, or the county or whatever.
Yeah,
it's just you don't hear that.
We had a race up here at Lapeer. Ryan Hendrickson won that in food stamps.
Yeah.
He's been.
Did you watch any of the Southern Nationals?
I did.
Yeah.
I don't really know anyone to.
I know. I know a little bit. I mean, I support Tickle and Forever Grudge, but
I was watching it.
Speaking of your boy,
Dave was at the street race, or I could have watched his live feed as well.
Hold on, let me see if I can find this video. And I'm gonna send it to you, Limpy, and you can play it. I saw this coming home last night, and I just started dying laughing. I wish I knew the whole story behind it, but
oh boy,
let's see. It's got to be in here.
What are you doing outside, buddy?
Didn't they have like some pro mod race or something this weekend too?
It's like 10 o'clock.
It's definitely past your bedtime.
How?
I can't remember what pro mod race was going. Oh, here it is. Yeah,
Mama wants you. You go inside, buddy.
Tabers and them as well. Whoever did that RX-7 win the or whatever it was, the Extreme Street or whatever.
I don't know who won Extreme Street.
Who did win Extreme Street? I know Floyd was in the semis and lost. Damn, who won?
I know Stephen Camel was in the finals of the buyback race, and I can't remember who he raced.
God, I looked at that clip earlier today too. I seen he posted that. Oh, buyback was won by Clint Nichols.
There you go. Yep, Turtle. King
But
Turtle.
I don't know who won.
I have 1% battery left. When this dies, I'm going to lose service, so just keep that in mind.
You ain't got signal?
All right, so obviously they had the practice tree shootout this weekend, and you all know how Lamont is. that he just gets wound up. Well, I guess he knocked out one of the heavy hitters, and watch how this dude acts.
Got audio?
Yeah. You gotta take his shirt off and everything.
Who do you beat? Dominique?
Yeah,
He beat Dominique?
yep.
Oh, shit.
And then check it out. The next day, he didn't have a voice on the live because he was so hyped from that.
Oh, shit.
I love that, man. I wish he was coming to War in the Woods.
Yeah. So who you got coming up?
I'm working on something. I don't want to spill it yet, but I'm hoping to have a guest for this Friday.
I was on you.
There he is. Because obviously next Friday we'll be at the Woods, so I won't be having an episode next week. But trying to get somebody that's never been on the show and somebody that might actually be at the race with us. So, I've tried Jamie Deere now for going on 2 years, and he always, yeah, we'll do it. And then he's like catching a wet cat, But yeah, I'll announce that once the guest locks in with me here, hopefully this week, and then we'll have something a little special. I'm gonna do this week's episode will be a pre-War in the Woods episode because, like I said, no episode next week. But we'll still get you caught up from last week's action and what's coming up. Hell yeah, that's what's coming to War in the Woods for them boys. They better be ready. My man's on a mission. I hope he can keep the momentum rolling and show him, what a little small 2-man team can do, because that dude does a lot by himself. And, all those other guys out there usually have a crew, of people helping them. So.
Yeah, I think Adam Hudson won something.
What's that?
What he wrote. One of the comments said Adam Hudson. I'm pretty sure he won a race, but I don't know if that was Little Gangsters or what. That
was it in Indiana, Muncie or something? Or
I think so.
Or Salem. I know that's where he likes to run, Muncie and Salem area.
Everyone's so spread out now.
Oh yeah, I heard that Lamont got drove by out there.
Really?
In a foot race.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Antoine Brown.
And wait, no.
Yeah.
He's like probably 15 years older than him.
Put the hazards on him. I think I seen a reel, and they were running, and he got.
Wow.
I hope they didn't bet, because if it takes Lamont as long as it took him to pay me, then
yeah, he'll be giving Antoine's grandkids the money, huh? What's up, Dean?
All right, my internet's horrible.
all right. Ed, you want to give a shout out?
Yeah, I don't even think they can hear me.
Absolutely. It's kind of funny. As you all know, the E's and B's podcast. You can check us out every Friday wherever you listen to your podcast at. Do me a favor, go check out the E's and B's YouTube. We put up a little 250 tribute, for last week's 250th episode. There's a lot of these boys in there, obviously, and you can check us out coming up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at War in the Woods. We'll be there helping out all of our friends and everything. We'll have some leftover merch. You can come check us out. It'll all be on sale. But lastly, as we always do, I want to thank the wife and kids for letting me be as crazy as I am. I want to also shout out my sponsors, some of the baddest people on the planet that make my podcast as cool as it actually is. and 2 of them are you're looking at them right there. Shout out to Jasper for allowing me to be a part of his badass team and all those cool people that come along with him and being so nice and kind to my family. Shout out to the GOAT, the baddest man on the light, Mr. Limpy himself, for always being a brother to me and being there when I need him. And last but not least, I want to shout out my main sponsor of the podcast. That's Major Performance and Dyno. You can check out Major Performance and Dyno, 1219 Snaps Ferry Road, Greenville, Tennessee. Check out Dustin Shelton for all your no prep bike needs. That's Major Performance and Dyno. And like I said, check out this week. We're going to have a special guest. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag yet, but it's somebody very cool that will be at War in the Woods next week. And if you haven't checked me out, man, you're missing out. Thanks, guys, for bringing me on. As you always know, I'm in the background waiting to be pinch hitting for anyone whenever needed. And if you need anything from me, you know how to find me. easeandbees.org. That's where everything Ease and Bees is listed at. You can follow us at there on easeandbees.org.
Appreciate you, brother.
I love you guys, man. I can't wait.
Love you too, Ed. See you soon.
9 sleeps and we coming to party, baby.
Amen.
Blimpy's birthday. If you ain't there, that's your own damn fault. That's for sure. All right. Make sure you eat your breakfast. Have a great week, y'all. Peace.
Later, bro. I always love that. I always love that.
I love it to death. I love
That's
it
what I
so
was
much.
waiting on. That was what I was waiting on right there.
All right, Lippy, my internet is horrible. My phone
Bro.
died and I had to jump on
Hope y'all
that.
enjoy it. We'll probably be back next week. And then we'll be I'll be northbound, you'll be
Possibly.
southbound or southeast, right?
Yeah, we should be live at War in the Woods with either the smoke show or the table.
Yep. Oh, got my redneck entertainment popping back here. So, all right, y'all have a good night.
Right.
See y'all later.